Hi, I'm John Gantz, IDC's Chief Research Officer. At this year's Directions Conference, my colleagues and I will be talking about how today's innovative technologies and new business models are transforming the IT market and the industry that serves it. From globalization to virtualization, from software as a service to services as software, from mesh networks to social networks. It will all be there. For my part, I'll be talking about the three great curves of technology adoption. The bell curve, which separates the market leaders from the rest of the pack, and which seems to be elongating in this post-dot-com period. And that in turn is making it difficult for suppliers to support both the mainstream customers and those way out in front. Then the S-curve, which dictates that IT organizations manage technologies maturing at radically different rates. Legacy transaction systems combined with real-time sensor-based networks, all under the same roof. And then the Pareto curve, which you might know by its more common name, the long tail, where 20% of customers, or countries for that matter, account for 80% of the market. Yet that remaining 20% of the market may account for 80% of new market growth. But don't let me be the only one to tell you about directions. Here are some other takes.
Our research shows that organizations that pursue a unified view of the customer leveraged into business processes derive far greater benefit than those who maintain individual CRM implementations.
This concept of the intelligent grid is driving a tremendous amount of innovation at the edge of the network. And right now what that means is putting in smart meters. These smart metering systems enable two-way communications between energy companies and their customers and give near real-time visibility into energy consumption. But the future really goes well beyond the meter and starts to include things like smart energy management systems, smart appliances, or even plug-in hybrid electric vehicles as extensions of the intelligent grid.
In our research of business analytics technology users worldwide, we found that the leading companies were much more advanced than the average in their use of information for decision-making, with the trailing edge companies falling even further behind. There is now increasing evidence that better decision-making enabled by technology can create competitive advantage.
Our most advanced end-user customers have moved away from initiation of new projects and upgrades to more or less continuous refresh and replenishment. They are constantly advancing, constantly innovating.
What some companies are doing now with search and discovery tools across both structured and unstructured data is really amazing.
In the annual research on the selection of top CIOs in China, we were actually pleasantly surprised to see that a number of the advanced technologies that are being used in developing nations were also found in China. Technologies such as CRM, ERP, supply chain management, integrated voice over IP communications, as well as RFIDs and sensors. Clearly, applications that are being utilized in developing nations are also moving very fast in emerging nations as well. What exciting times we live in.
At IDC, we believe that we've gone from a period of technology disruption to one of disruption as usual. Better get used to it. First, better learn about it. Directions 2008 will be a great show at a critical time. I hope to see you there.